machine guns.
You were ordered to remove clothes.
They decided when we went to the bathroom.
She hasn't spoken to her mother in 5 years.
They were sent there to modify their behavior.
That is not behavioral modification. If that's happened, that is child abuse. She's saying, you shipped me off to a foreign country where I was dehumanized, and you have never said, baby, I'm so sorry. Let's do it. Why don't we stop all the drama, stop all the fighting, and let's go get you better.
Here we go. Have a good show, everybody.
If I can help get this family back on track, are you willing to do that?
Ready, free, take.
This is going to be a changing day in your life. Go, Dr. Phil. How are you? See these three young people behind me? One is getting her master's degree. One is an independent filmmaker. One graduated from Columbia University. All successful. You would never guess when they were teenagers, their moms sent them off to strict residential treatment programs for being what they say was out of control. Now, many of these programs are designed to transform troubled teens. But my guests today say the staff in their cases went way too far and they were abused. Now, over the years, there have been news stories about what allegedly happens in some of these residential treatment programs.
Where can families turn when their teenagers are out of control? One family thought the answer was an association of boarding schools that promises to discipline children and help turn their lives around. What they went through was a nightmare.
One staff held my arms behind my back. Another staff ripped my feet out from underneath me, so I fell with all my weight right onto my chin.
This video shows students at a school in Mexico forced to march thousands of laps in the sweltering sun. The punishment was doled out here in this small building on the grounds, where some students say they were restrained and abused.
To me, it was a prison. You could sleep on the floor.
I was screaming for my mom. I was very scared.
Now, there are plenty of good programs out there that really do work and have helped many troubled teens transform their lives. And that was the goal of Mom Tammy, who says she sent her daughter, Marianne, to a program to help control the teen's defiant behavior.
When Marianne was a teenager, she defied all authority. She did not have any respect for law enforcement, for teachers, for her parents, nothing, zero.
I'm a very headstrong person. If I set my mind to something, it's done, bam, boom. I don't care to hear any other way about it. I'm doing it.
I get a call from the Sonoma Valley Police Department that they have my daughter in custody. Marianne had brought a razor blade to school to show her best friend how to cut.
I was never a cutter. Me and three other girls decided to cut little hearts in her ankle. I accidentally cut one of the other girls with the razor blade. And another student saw that her finger was bleeding and he freaked out.
The police were called and Marianne was expelled from school. That event truly started the nightmare. When Marianne was a freshman, I found a little baggie of cocaine in her room.
Rather than dealing with this as a family issue, my mom decided to pick up the phone and call the police. They came into my fourth period English class. I was brought to juvenile hall.
When I discovered the cocaine, I was crushed. I knew this would be the beginning of the end if I didn't address it.
Well, Marianne disagrees. She said she did not deserve the extreme treatment she says she was subjected to when she was sent away against her will.
When they decided to send me to Mexico, I thought I was going to a boarding school. I was really happy. I was excited. But when we went through the red gates at the program, I knew right off the bat that this was not just a boarding school.
When Marianne arrived, she was directed to turn over clothes.